So our Jewish tradition is filled with treasures. Our Jewish tradition is filled with layers and layers and layers of treasures. And each generation, really, each generation has the opportunity to go through the layers and reveal some of the layers and some of the treasures that will best speak and best help navigate this time. And what many of us found is that there's really amazing mindfulness teachings within the Jewish tradition. And in a way in, what we do is we look at the tradition through a mindfulness lens and through a mindfulness prism. And when we read the Torah, we find mindfulness teachings in the Torah. For example, we read the piece about Moshe at the burning bush, and Moses is going on his way. I mean, he thinks he knows what his life is going to be, and he is yashar, he is going to do it. And all of a sudden, something catches his eye, and he stops where he's going, and he turns aside to look, and he gazes long enough, he stops long enough in order to notice that the bush is burning but not being consumed. And as he does so, he hears his name being called. And what does Moshe say? He says, Hineni, here I am present to whatever is asked of me. So for example, we use Hineni as a meditation. We invite ourselves to sit with this call, Hineni. Hineni, here I am. Hineni, here I am present to whatever this moment asks of me. Jewish mindfulness helps not only calm the mind, but also direct the heart and mind, and then also direct our actions. So we practice saying, Hineni, here I am, in order to be present to the moment, and in order to be able to meet the moment well, whatever the moment asks of us. So that's a little example of Jewish mindfulness. We also look at the cycles of time, and each holiday and each month offers its own teaching and offers its own opportunity for mindfulness. On Passover, we clear out the chametz, we clear out whatever is in the way of keeping us from living fully, from living into the expanse. That is a mindfulness practice. We use the Psalms. We take verses from Psalms and sit with these verses, literally sit with these verses and walk with these verses. So they guide our way. Again, they direct our hearts and they guide our intentions. So Jewish mindfulness is the act of, for us, directing the heart. It's how do we want to live? How do we want to see the world, and how do we want to interact with the world? And what we do is we look through the layers of the tradition, Torah, holidays, each and every month, and we find the treasures that help us be present, help us direct our heart, and help us really act in reverent relationship for the benefit of all.